Scotland is known as the home of golf because the game was truly grown here from the ground up. Its history is rich and the culture is certainly golf-inspired. Recently, marine and lawn hotels have taken over a few historic properties here that overlook a number of their legendary links layouts. Our very own Dave Lockhart takes on the journey.
In the East Lothian area of Scotland, you will find a plethora of courses. In fact, there are some 21 courses within about 15 minutes of another. The ideal place to stay is the glorious North Berwick Marine and Lawn, which puts you right in the middle of a number of these treasured tracks. In fact, the hotel sits right next to one of the greatest links courses on the planet, North Berwick Golf Club.
Just yesterday, again, we got voted #1 fun golf course to play in the UK and Ireland, so it's certainly a fun course. There's not many courses you see with walls all over the place and right in front of the greens and all that kind of stuff. And I think we're lucky that we're in such a good area for other golf courses as well. Just down by Dunbar and Muirfield and Gullane and Kilspindie, there's so many courses. You basically could keep playing golf that way for about 20 miles and keep going and find good golf courses.
In addition to the aforementioned wall that comes into play a couple of times, there is also a Biarritz green and an original Redan green. Our wily caddy Tom had sage advice when coming to play this gem.
Forget what your handicap is. You know, they come here, I'm a scratch golfer, well, that makes you 5 or 6 here. You know, and if you say, oh, I'm an 18, well, good luck to survive and get round. Don't try anything fancy, just keep it down the middle, you know.
Just a 7-minute drive from the hotel puts us at Gullane Golf Club, home to 3 undulating links land delights. In 2015, course #1 hosted the Scottish Open, won by Ricky Fowler. What's truly amazing is that there is not an architect that is credited with making course #1.
It is ultimately nature. It was, you know, a fortuitous combination of
I like nature.
The wind, the rain, the sand, a fight between the landowners. They wanted racehorses trained on the golf course. Then it became, you know, a bit of a tussle as to who was going to win. Thankfully, golf prevailed in the end, and Willie Park came along and put in golf courses #2 and 3.
Following your round with exercise that you get walking and playing, you'll definitely want to enjoy Marine and Lawn's full spa. It's so rejuvenating. As we move towards the capital of Edinburgh, there's tons more history at Musselburgh Links, which, interesting enough, plays in and out of one of the country's top horse racing tracks. Hard to believe, but they say this 9-hole course goes back over 350 years, including legendary matches with Old Tom Morris and Open Championships going back to the 1800s.
Most people that come here think they're going to come here and find a really short little pitch and putt type course. It's not. It's proper golf how it was 100 years ago. So it's not long, it's just under 3,000 yards, but it has very testing holes. We've got 2 par 3s, 240 yards. You won't get anything harder anywhere.
No.
Yeah, it really is a tough test. There's gorse everywhere, dips and hollows and 2-tiered greens. It's a challenge.
Many of you may be familiar with Rusacks, the landmark hotel adjacent to the 18th hole of the Old Course in St. Andrews. You cannot beat the unreal views of the R&A Clubhouse and this iconic links layout. The hotel has been renovated from top to bottom with luxurious and comfortable rooms. Plus, their new rooftop bar is simply a stunner with views of the North Sea and makes your stay even better than it was before. There is so much golf in the area to experience, including the 36 holes at Fairmont St. Andrews. We played their Torrance course, a design that is chock full of challenges and captivating views. Just down the road is the new kid on the block, Dunbarney Links. While it's new, it has the feel of always being there.
It's like a traditional links with a modern twist. There's quite a bit of gambling you can do on here if you want to, which it makes it very entertaining. 2 or 3 holes which have split fairways. Do I take the direct line on the narrow fairway, or do I go over there where there's half a fife to play at, but it's probably another 3 clubs to get into the green? So there's a lot of variation and a lot of dunes and some burns that run through the property.
On top of the great golf at Dumbarney, you can't beat the wee dram of whiskey they give you before you tee off. You have to love the charm of all these links courses. Other highlights included charming and tasty restaurants and pubs, seeing a concert at Edinburgh Castle. We were lucky enough to catch one of rock's greatest bands, The Who. And feeling the aura of Old Tom Morris in St. Andrews, the father of the game's residence and workshop are still standing proud right next to Marine and Law's Rusacks Hotel. Scotland is certainly the home of golf and so much more.
Wow, what an epic trip. Marine and Lawn now has 5 first-class properties that are both located in Scotland and Ireland.